bold.
Oh, and that ended kind of quickly.
The song?
Yeah. I don't even know if we're muted today, so be careful, because this is different. To the Ref Room, hockey talk for referees, coaches, players, and fans.
Broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. With your hosts, Scott Smokin, Silz, and Brad Baumruck.
Live.
The Ref Room starts right now.
And now your host.
Oh, yeah, it is Wednesday, it's hump day, it's the Ref Room, and your two favorite humps in the world right here, me and my man Brad Baumruck, the peanut butter and jelly eating friend of mine. Just loves those sandwiches. Man, it's like vacation mode, you know. We changed everything up today. I'm getting ready to work on some new intros as the new season, you know, because July 1 is the new season. Plus, next week is our 1-year anniversary, so we got to come up with something special for that, I suppose. But we're glad you're here. I forgot to even put the reminder up because I'm like in vacation mode, and I'm getting ready to reopen with Hot Mix, so we're pretty excited about that. Been pretty crazy busy. So Brad and I just want to kind of catch up today a little bit. Glad you guys could join us. We've got Stanley Cup going on, the finals, Montreal, Tampa. Actually looked like a hockey game. I only saw a few minutes of it because I was getting on the ice, but I saw a few minutes of the other night. And I actually saw some checking. Like, they actually hit guys. It was very un-NHL-like that they actually played that hard.
There was lots of stick work, too, Scott. I don't know if you saw. There was a fine because of it, and, there must have been 20 or 30 slashes to the, what you'd call the, hey, how you doing slashes?
Yeah.
To the backs of the legs. It was an interesting game. I only watched about a period and a half of it, but it was definitely something that a lot of people are talking about right now, which is good. So,
no doubt. I mean, Montreal was not expected to really go anywhere because, honestly, everybody said, oh, well, Canada hasn't seen a good team all year because they only played the Canadian teams within their division. But they came out, and obviously Carey Price has played very well for them and carried them a long way. And here they are in the finals with a good chance to win the Stanley Cup. So, kudos to them. I'm sure it's going to be a great series. Tampa is a tough team, tough. Not only are they tough, they can score goals, but they can play physical hockey. So, pretty exciting series. It should be.
Yeah, it should be very interesting, at least, let's say. Hopefully it goes like 6 or, the ultimate is 7 games.
Yeah.
But, a lot of finals don't go that long.
Yeah,
but
well,
I'd like to see it.
It just means more tee times are available for other people.
Speaking of tee times,
that's a
good segue.
That is a good segue, right? I'm off mic, but let's put up the golf outing. Yeah. We have the annual Mark Gore Memorial Golf Outing coming up at Bloomingdale Golf Club. We've got a lot of guys that have signed up, believe it or not. So we've met our minimum. So we are rocking with this. So if you want to play, it's a fun day. And if you're not a golfer, we get it. You can still have some fun. It's a scramble. So rely on your compadres out there to hit a better shot than you did. And somebody probably will. So it'll be a fun day. $55. It includes the golf. It includes the prizes. It includes the cart. I believe adult beverages. There might be a couple of those included in the price. There's some other very nice gifts. Everybody's going to get a gift, a little gift bag or whatever. And then on top of that, there's some really nice raffle prizes. We can say raffle because it is for charity.
Yeah. Yeah, so. we set it up a little differently. We just had a little meeting last night, so
we're gonna have I don't even know about this, so I'm glad you had that meeting.
It was last night. So we're gonna have raffle prizes, then we're gonna have some silent auction stuff. Then we're gonna do a 50-50 split the pot.
Okay.
And then on top of it, we're gonna have some sort of hole out on the course that will have a little lucrative option. Let's put it that way.
We should have a hole in. We should have a hole in one. You can get a sponsored hole in one. I actually had one of those at a golf outing. I honestly, I was at the Wheeling Chamber of Commerce. This is many years ago at Chevy Chase, and they had a new car for a hole in one on one of the holes, and then they had what was supposed to be the closest to the pin. And I had a hole in one. That's my one and only I ever had, and I ended up winning an AM/FM clock radio, because I got it on the wrong hole. So I didn't get the car. I didn't get the $10,000 cash. I got an AM/FM clock radio. Okay. It was worth about $30 new, probably at best. And I ran out of there as fast as I could because I was not going to buy drinks for 300 people after winning an AM/FM clock radio. Because, it's traditional you buy drinks for everybody if you have a hole-in-one.
The clubhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
So back in the day, our referee association used to run a golf outing. And one of our friends, you know who it is, but, he got a hole-in-one there. He literally ran into the clubhouse, bought 2 kegs of beer, and left.
Oh, smart
just
move.
Left because he was like, I don't know how many people are going to stay here and drink both of these kegs, which, that's 288 beers.
Yeah, that was a class move, though.
The keg has 144, but he bought 2 kegs of beer and he was gone.
Is he a Canadian individual?
No.
So you said I know him, so I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out who it might be, but that's a good move. I mean, if you went in and bought a couple kegs of beer, that's very cool. But, like if you belong to a club, there's like insurance. So you actually buy insurance. They bill you. It used to be they billed you $10 every time somebody got a hole-in-one. And that was your insurance. So if you got a hole-in-one, you could pick up the drink tab all day because the drinks are free all day to everybody. And it can be a pretty expensive little tab. But usually you end up getting, a couple $1,000s in insurance back. So it offsets it. But, yeah, that's...
Yeah, so running the golf outing that I ran a couple weeks ago, there's an insurance policy that you can buy per golfer that's in your outing.
Yeah,
and it's not that expensive, but it's almost like a break even type deal. So it's cool. Like we had never done it before. I didn't know how it worked, but it was cool. The course that we had it at, they had a live video stream that
they could pick the. They could see to make sure that it was legit. Yeah, that's cool. They didn't have that years ago. I mean, but yeah, I think you probably have to have a 150-yard hole for like a car giveaway or a cash prize, something like that. They probably have some things that make it a little tougher. A pin's got to be on an angle on on like a double bent green, well, feeding away from the way the hole actually feeds the ball down too. So yeah, it would be challenging.
Yeah,
so anyway,
there's a hula hoop around the hole.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got to make it in the hula hoop and then still got to roll in type thing.
Right, it's got to hit like a pebble and bounce funky so that it can get in the right direction. But anyway, join us. I mean, it's going to be a fun day. And again, I know a lot of the guys that ref. They are like, I don't really play golf. Come out, have some fun, hang out with the boys.
And you don't have to have clubs. We talked.
No,
about
you could probably rent them at the. I'm sure Bloomingdale, the pro shop, has clubs available for rental, so you don't even have to go out and buy a set of clubs. And that's directed at you, Eric, because I know you're the one, if you're watching, and I'm sure you probably are because you're one of our loyal viewers, they'll rent you clubs. I don't know what they charge. Maybe it's $20 or something like that. A lot cheaper than buying new clubs, obviously. But come out, have a fun day, and hang with the boys and girls. Anyway, big tournament over the weekend, Pucks for Autism. I saw some of our referees were actually playing as players in that, and I saw some of them reffing. So, kudos to everybody. I think they raised well over $100,000. Their goal was $100,000. I think they raised over $125,000. So, kudos to Sean that puts that on. He does a great job with the tournaments, and he's a really good guy. And they do a couple of these a year, and so I'm very happy for them and for the charity. Certainly a great cause, and kudos to all the refs that stepped up and filled in or played. And we actually have some pretty good players. I mean, I saw a couple of our refs playing, and just because they ref doesn't mean they can't play hockey. They're playing in like the A division, and they're really good, and they're top-notch players. So you don't have to be a bender to become a referee.
Well, I saw a couple of our referees. One of their daughters posted them both sitting in the penalty box. One's a fiance and one's her dad. And nice. She said I think it said along the lines, the referee takes it finally, or something like that, And I just laughed because the two guys in there, they're nice guys, and hey, everybody takes a penalty every once in a while. So remember, It's part of the game.
And it's like a parking ticket. It's not the end of the world. It's not a death sentence. You're getting a 2-minute penalty for tripping or something like that, or for a hook or whatever. And who knows? Maybe you saved your team a goal and you moved on and won the championship because of it. So take those penalties when you need to. Just
I don't
suck it
ever
up,
take
suck it up,
penalties.
and go to the box. Okay.
I don't take penalties that win us championships. I
okay.
take us penalties that get us eliminated normally.
There you go. You want the ones that put numbers up on the board for the other team, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, perfect.
So a nice 5-minute major, but now I get thrown out. Can't even have a standalone anymore.
That's true. Yeah, new rules, guys. If you weren't on the show last, they're coming for me.
It's either your phone.
No, I live in the city. What can I tell you? Yeah, I know. Well, anyway, getting back to the rules, the new rules are out, and they go into effect September 1, for those of you who are wondering when they actually go into effect, because there are a number of changes. We did go through those, so if you haven't had a chance, go back and watch last week's show, because we actually walked through like every single rule change and kind of explained it, and the replays are up there on YouTube and Facebook, so you can check it out. Beyond that, I mean, if you guys have some questions from the rules, feel free to post them in the comments today, and we will take a look at those. If you're new to the show, if you're first time you're joining us, say hello to us. Put your name in the comments, and tell us where you're watching the show from. Be happy to say hello to you. And beyond that, we do this every week. We do it at noon Wednesdays. I did see some email today from AHI, and I guess they had a meeting. There's been a lot of discussion over derogatory remarks and things of that nature. That is now a match penalty. It's been changed in the rule book. It was changed last year. But, Brett just chimed in. He says the new rule book and case book just published today on usahockey.com. There you go. Breaking news from Brett Straley. Thank you so much for that, Brett. Appreciate it. Check it out, guys. You can download that stuff. Registration is open. I know some of the guys have already started to register. Am I correct when I say that, Brad? You can now pretty much do everything. And
USA is open. Our affiliates not. Some other affiliates are up there. There's seminars that are posted. So just so everybody knows, you don't actually have to take a seminar in the state that you're at with this virtual stuff. Some of the states have different rules and stuff like that. But just so everybody knows, if you can't make one in your area, there's options. I know that everybody says, "Oh, I couldn't make a seminar." There's once in a while we hear that, and it's like there's a lot of options out there. So look into getting somewhere. So just so everybody knows,
we need people. We need refs. Okay, we need people with a pulse that can skate. So if you can skate, come join us. We'll teach you how to ref.
Have you seen hockey?
Yeah,
come ref.
Do you even know what hockey is? We'll take you. You're hired.
Do you own do you own a striped sweater for a different sport? You're already halfway there.
That might be really interesting. I don't know how well that would go over, but yeah.
Dude, go ahead.
No,
have you been yelled at multiple times in one day at your office?
And you own a pair of black pants. You're in.
Yeah, and khakis, according to you.
Khakis.
Right,
I actually did see a referee work one of my games a few years back with a pair of khakis on. He had forgotten his ref pants. That was fun. I teased him the whole time.
It's actually an interesting topic. Have you ever been, I don't know if you've ever gone to a game, Scott. You've only brought your crossbar sweater for the referee spot. You ever done that?
I showed up to a game once and forgot my jersey. I've actually done that maybe like twice in my career. Fortunately, once my partner had another one. Wasn't a big deal. Yeah. The second time, I think I wore a different kind of referee jersey for a different league and did the game. But, still got it done.
Well, here's a little advice.
I wore my Christmas jersey a couple times. Those were awesome. Our Christmas jerseys we got, compliments of Eric. Those were awesome.
Yeah, those were awesome. He's doing a lot right now. If people look. Hockey ref shop.
Yeah.
.com.
Look at that. Free plug for you, Eric. There you go. Free plug for ref shop.
That's all right.
Yep.
Hey, go to REEK as well. Hockey officials equipment made by referees for referees. There you go. Yeah. We'll get all of our friends in here today.
Okay. All right. Great.
Hey, we got a memorial golf outing coming up, so you gotta.
Yeah, we're in a charitable mood today. There you go. All right. Very good. So anyway, So if the rule book is out, you can download that. You could start working on your open book test. I guess it takes like 24 hours to get the test. Did you already register? Have you already gone in and done it yet, Brad?
I have not. I plan on doing it this week. You and me need to find a time together so that we can put together.
We want to do a show on this to teach people how to register, because it can be a little confusing. And, if you're interested, if you're watching the show, you're seeing it on a replay and you want to become a referee, we will help you. We will help you through the process. I know I tried to sign up to be a referee a long time ago. And, I sent my fee in. They sent me back the book, and they sent me the questions. It was like 100 questions on this thing. I was like, oh, heck no, I'm not doing this. And I dropped it. I never did it. You need a mentor. You really do kind of need a mentor to walk you through the process, be there with you, help you, give you some encouragement to get things finished. And we will do that for you. If you're interested, reach out to us. You can reach out to us here at the Ref Room. And, we will find somebody. If it's not one of us, we will find somebody that will help you and walk you through the process to become a hockey official, a USA hockey official, or whatever you want to be.
I'll come out and help you fill out your questionnaire.
Yeah,
I will. I'll get online with you and we can Zoom it, and I'll help you do it, because we need officials, and it's a good way to get a different relationship. So that's one thing that I want to bring up, is the camaraderie that comes from officiating. So we, us here in Illinois, actually lost somebody. Scott, I don't know how well you know him, but
I recognized the name and the face when I saw it, when you sent me the pictures, and it's tragic. So, please go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah, he unfortunately, he loved to ride around on a cycle, which I stopped riding mine when I found out. Actually, kind of when I started dating my wife. Not really sure why, but I did. But he was in a crash, and unfortunately, they let him go yesterday. So it's a tough day. So the friendships that you form on the ice go beyond that, and it changes. So like, even in my wedding, everybody that was in my wedding except for one person was an official. So that's kind of interesting. So except for on the wife's side, we had one official that was in there, but
well, I think does she have, is it brothers or cousins that are officials? There's some connection there. You know who I'm referring to.
Yeah, my brother-in-laws are both officials.
Yeah.
So, and then one of her really good friends, it's kind of amusing. She's one of my really good friends now, but I met her when she was 12 years old. So we've become, she's basically my little sister. Let's put it that way. So if anybody out there, if you catch that, be nice to her.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, we're definitely looking for officials, guys. And if, you can kind of make your own schedule. I mean, the schedulers are really good. They'll work with you, get you some games, get you some training. Yeah. We have a mentoring program, so you don't go it alone. I mean, obviously you get in, you get your paperwork and your testing and all that stuff done. But, we have a seminar for you. We'll even teach you how to drop the puck. Something as simple as dropping the puck. You think that this is easy. Like, if you've never done it before, trust me, you would be shocked if you went out there and had to put the puck down, that it's not that easy to put it down hard and flat. So we'll teach you all this stuff. I learned when I went to my seminar, it was the lockout year. Andy Van Ellum was, Andy was at the seminar. I learned how to drop a puck from an NHL linesman. I also learned what shin tights were and how to use tape around my pants so I wouldn't look like a tool out there. Because you just don't know. So, we all teach each other stuff, so you don't look like a tool.
Are you sure the shin tights helped?
I don't know. I'm still a tool. You know that. All right, let's see what we got here. Facebook finally catching a stream. Get me to the weekend already. All right, well, first thing you do is click on that link above in the comments so that we know who you are, and we can at least say hello to you, and we would love to get you to the weekend already. It's hump day with your two favorite humps, Scott and Brad, right?
I'm going to say this. We have a very loyal following by this gentleman right here, Facebook user.
By Facebook.
Without this person, we wouldn't have a show anymore. It's like the anonymous hitman.
Wow.
He's second gunman on the grassy knoll. There you go.
There you go. The one they couldn't identify. Right.
They couldn't.
Exactly. All right. So, if you guys want to talk rules, I don't see any comments coming in today about the rules, but what's this? Make sure you boys give a shout out to Oz. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we did. That's Oz. That's who we were referring to. Rest in peace. Our Facebook user comments are through the roof. There you go.
I believe they're having, you know what? I'm going to go look. I believe they're having a memorial for Mr. Oz on Friday. I know somebody sent it to me. See how scatterbrained I am?
It happens.
Oh, this is yours. That ain't going to be in there.
See, and then you wonder why I talk all the time. Brad just gives us dead air whenever he feels like it's like,
I'm busy.
Don't feel like saying anything right now. Just keep talking, all Scott.
Right. So they're going to have a celebration of life at the Dam Bar in Geneva, Friday, July 2nd, from noon to 4 p.m. So even if you can't make it, maybe you're working from home, you can jump on and get yourself a Miller Lite. All right,
there you go.
That was Oz's favorite. Get a cold one. Enjoy the time.
I'm with Oz on that. That's two of us. So,
the outreach has been amazing. So just so everybody knows, good guy, good friend.
Yeah, we've lost a couple refs this year. Between Mark and Oz. So, it's tough. I think we lost another one as well that I didn't know as well. But so condolences. With that being said, I mean, you got anything you want to talk about? You got any situations you want to go over today? We're going to make it a short day today because we are both in vacation mode. Next week is the 1-year anniversary, so we got to come up with something special. And we don't have anything special yet, but we'll come up with something. So you guys, we'll put the notification up. I was bad. I didn't even put the notifications up for this week. So we're going to kind of,
That's all right.
We'll probably go through some of the rules next week and look back on some of the shows that we did and some of the guests we had. We had an incredible year. So we'll save that for next week. Maybe we'll have a special guest next week or two. Maybe we should do that. I think maybe we should pop a few people in next week to celebrate.
I think I know the guests we should have.
Yeah, I think so too.
Especially
if the Canadians are doing well or not doing well. I'm pretty sure he'd be a good guest.
Yep, I'll see if he's willing. He's fun. So
no doubt.
No, it's good. I thought it would be a good time to come in and say hi. We're getting out there, and I don't know about everybody else. It's been hot and muggy in Chicago. I don't like that. I'd rather hide in my air conditioning, but yard work calls.
I love this weather, so I don't even have air conditioning in my office. I'm sweating down here now. It's hot as can be with all this equipment on, so I can tell you that right now. But I know.
Bless you, sir.
Yeah, exactly. As long as the equipment can survive, the two things it hates is heat and dust, and I got plenty of heat for it. Probably have some dust too, but I know I've got a lot of heat for it. So anyway, we're going to wrap things up. Unless you guys have anything you want to talk about, we'll give you a second to put something in the comments. Appreciate each of you for checking in. I will be more diligent next week in getting everything out. Please join us for the golf outing. It's July 23rd. I'm going to put that up one more time in case we haven't pounded that down your throat enough.
I haven't seen this template yet.
There we go.
That was a good one.
Oh, let's see. Which one was that? Oh, you like that? That's picture in a picture, so we could put something up on the screen.
That's a good one. I like this one.
Yeah.
Our
new graphics coming all the time.
Something.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, comments for us.
Yes, he did. He says, IHOA is scheduled to open July 7th and will be posting seminar dates very soon. Well, that's a day after our 1-year anniversary, Mr. Cowsell. So maybe you should do that on July 6th and become a part of the show. Or better yet, we'll put you on as part of the show, and you can talk about that next week. So we'd love to have you as a guest again, and we can make that happen. Got the pleasure of skating with Mr. Cowsell a couple times a few weeks ago. That was fun. I haven't had the opportunity to do that for a long time. So what's up there, Eric? Did he what? No, he didn't. He didn't do what you all think he does all the time. I got no beers out of the deal. There were no beers. The one time I get to skate with him, I hear about all the the beers he has to buy. he didn't buy any beers, okay? I mean, he didn't go down. What can I tell you? On the other hand, I had a guy the other night I worked with that went down 3 times in 2 games, and I still didn't get any beer for that either. It happens.
They come in spurts.
I know.
Right?
Always in threes.
It's like getting hit by the puck.
Yeah.
Comes in threes.
Yep. Yeah. And then once you get hit the first time, you know it's going to be a tough night because you got 2 more coming. That is so true.
Or a bad week.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Kousel says, I stayed upright. Yes, you did, Eric. I can confirm that. There is no denying that you actually stayed upright. Absolutely. I know they all pick on him. Anytime anybody has a tough game, what's your name? Eric Kousel.
Are you the guy that Zambonis the ice with your backside?
Absolutely. Yeah. He's a good sport. He takes a lot from us. And he's our referee in chief, by the way. So you want to stay on his good side anyway. Right?
I flirt with that line.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Mr. Spaeth. Make Kousel work as a 4-man ref, and he'll go down more than once. See, they love to pick on you, Eric. I mean...
Hey, when you have good friends, this is what they do to you.
That's right. That's right.
So.
If you're not getting abused, they don't like you. So, all right. Thanks for joining us, guys. Going to be a short day. We actually got a lot of people online today, too, so I hope we didn't disappoint you guys too much with this. But, golf outing on the 23rd. Sign up now. If you don't know how to do that, just send one of us an email, reach out, leave a post on Facebook or YouTube. We will follow up. We'll get you all the information. It's $55. It's at the golf club in Bloomingdale. There, I'll put it up one more time for you so you guys can see. And it includes everything. It's cart golf, prizes, cocktails, well, beer at least.
We're gonna sell some
all
stuff.
kinds of stuff. Oh, you're going to sell some? Okay. All right, so
raffles.
now it's a for-profit
tickets.
deal for the charity. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's nothing is going with us. We already decided because we were talking about maybe keeping enough to put the down payment for the next year. Nothing's going to stay. We're going to give it all to Puck Cancer, whatever's
There
left
you
over.
go. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
So
we'll start over again next year when we need to. Okay.
Yep.
We got plenty of people coming out. It's a popular event. It's a really good time. The golf course is really nice, by the way. It's a really nice place. So, plan on having a great day out there. And it starts early, 8 o'clock in the morning, shotgun start. If you're not a golfer, it's a scramble. Count on your compadres to hit better shots than you did. And when that doesn't happen, well, have a beer and enjoy yourself anyway, because it's still a great day and it's for a good cause. So that's basically a wrap on that.
Just to go on that, the Gore family is going to be there doing some stuff. So his son Nick's going to be there, and then his wife Courtney and his mom are all going to be there helping out. So it'll be nice. So if you haven't had a chance to see them since Mark's passing, this is a good time. Let's come out and see them. And you're right, the course is beautiful.
Yeah,
that
really nice.
Course is very, very well maintained. It's not exactly the most challenging course either. So it's not super long, let's put it that way, and not filled with trees on both sides. So for me, any golf game is challenging.
Are you a slicer or a hooker?
You'll see.
Oh yeah, you're in my foursome. I forgot about that. I will see. I will experience that, and I will report back to everybody on the show. Trust me. I will let you know. I will let you know if Brad has a strong enough back to carry his 3 partners that day, or if he's a load.
Well, the interesting thing is I'll carry you on the ice during a game, so you got to
really?
carry me somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah, everybody come on out. It's going to be fun. We're putting it together. It's only in it's technically this is its first year. So, but Mr. Razlowski ran some stuff last year during the lockdown, and it was a hell of a good time. And
it was.
Mark was able to make it out.
We needed it. Yeah, we all needed it. So, it's great. I think we're going to have a pretty full year with hockey this year. Things are looking great as far as that goes. I'm sure everybody's going to be very anxious to get back early and often, meaning normally we don't really ramp it up until like October. I think we'll probably be ramping it up like the end of August would be my guess. I think September will be busier than it's been in years past. So that's kind of cool. Are we going to be working? Has there been any discussion over working 3 and 4 man? Because I actually want to put something out there. Okay, I know you guys are always trying to push teams to have games on weeknights that they're going to get better officials and it's easier to get the good guys to come out and work those games. But if are we doing 3 and 4 man this year, or are we going to be back on 2 man? Because we are kind of short, and it's going to be very busy. We've got more teams, more organizations, more divisions. I can just keep going down the list. Well, so if you thought you were busy at the end of this season, wait till next year.
Plan is to resume as normal.
As normal. So 3 and 4. So wow, we're really short. We're really short then, okay? Because my suggestion would be, like, if you want 3 and 4 man, you need to have those games Monday through Thursday, or Monday through Friday would be 3 and 4 man, and then we don't do 4 man or 3 man on Saturdays and Sundays. Well, how's that for a suggestion?
I can tell you that if you're playing on a Friday or a Saturday, you are competing now with ACHA, NCAA. So think of it as a pyramid.
Well, you're also we now have 5 AAA teams or organizations as opposed to 4. So that's a lot of games. They've split. Is it Nihil and Central States? Is there another division or something like that? There's something going on there that there's going to be more games. Squirt has been changed over, where it used to be just Squirt, which was U10. It is now divided, so it's Squirt Minor, Squirt Major. So you got first year Squirt, second year Squirt. I don't know. Are we still using the term Squirt, or are we going to just years? Because I find the years to be very confusing. Like 09s, 09s are what would be considered a second year Pee Wee. Is that right?
Yeah.
And 08s are a first year Bantam, so they would be like a minor Bantam.
Well, the one thing that I can tell you, Scott, is looking at the years, you can tell how long you've been officiating at that point, because now I'm starting to be like, okay, these guys are this year. Oh, I've been reffing longer than they've even been
alive.
Like,
yeah.
So it's kind of
think about it. Okay, just look at how the time goes fast. All right, most of us have been around for 9/11. No kid that's even graduated high school was around for 9/11, right?
You are correct.
That's how fast time flies, okay? Put that in perspective.
Actually, think about that. 9/11's coming up.
Yeah.
The anniversary.
Yeah, crazy. All right.
All right,
Anybody else got something you want to put in? Looks like we're going to let you guys go a little early today. Go back and enjoy your peanut butter and sandwich. Get one for Brad. He loves them.
The Uncrustable.
Right.
Give me the Brett one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Brett's got them in a package, man. He brings them to the rink between games for the tournaments. He offered me one. I was like, I don't eat that, but thanks. I said, we need to get a package of these for Baumruck. He could use a whole package of these. So I'm sure Mr. Straley will do that because he's very generous that way. I'm pretty sure you'll probably get a package next week for your 1 year anniversary. You'll get a package of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I'm surprised my doorbell isn't going off right now.
Neighbors bringing him over?
No, Brett driving in.
Yeah. Hey, Brett's that kind of guy.
As long as he brings the Miller Lite for today, I'm good.
Yeah, to wash down the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh, that's it.
Just that sounds even more awful than just the sandwich itself.
I'm looking at the numbers. The numbers are through the roof today, and yet our content is not. That should tell you something, that they don't want to hear hockey. They just want to hear Baumruck stories of peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and that's what they're most interested in is his eating tastes.
Yeah, stories.
And if Kausel stood up for the entire game or not. So, that's the other topic of discussion.
You know what it is, Scott? I actually have a bunch of computers over here today. I linked them all together, and I'm watching on all of them.
Perfect. That'll do it.
Inflating the numbers.
There you go. All right. Well, guys, have a great week. Get out. There's still some men's league games out there probably to go skate. That's about it. So enjoy men's league. Oh, what's this one? The Russians have chimed in. Dawes should be a guest on this show. Is that Dawes?
I know who he's referring to, but
Yeah.
that's an
Okay.
internet celebrity.
Right.
We're not allowed to have internet celebrities on this show.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So you guys have a great week. Always a pleasure. We will be back next week, full show, because it is our 1-year anniversary. We'll bring you some updates. Wait, one more before we go. What is this?
Oh, God.
There's got to be something more than just peanut butter and jelly and bread sandwiches to maintain slim fit and rough pants.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Judge.
I would agree with that. There's, I think he's stuffing more jelly in that sandwich than peanut butter. So, that would do it.
More of a barbecue.
Couple beef sandwiches.
Brisket,
Get a couple beef
barbecue
sandwiches
brisket.
in them.
There you go. Hey, we did the Portillo's thing together. After
There
we
you go.
reffed.
Yeah, we did.
It was a late night.
I could
thought
do
they
it
were gonna
before
kick
the
us
game.
out.
I don't know if you can do it before the game, but I can do it before the game. When you move as slow as I do, you don't have to worry about cramping up or anything. So you can do that beef sandwich. He says, those pants predate IHOA. Yes. Predate IHOA. Yes, they do predate. Yeah. Actually,
Judge
that
is
could
having
be
a
a
good time
whole
today.
subject of,
Oh, God.
your equipment and what's in your bag and what you wear and how you are viewed by your fellow officials in the locker room.
They're speed holes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, my Under
He's trying to
Armour, they're
lighten the
speed
load
holes.
so he can get up and down the ice a little quicker. Yes.
Yeah. My
Yeah,
legs
that's
get
the.
warm.
Did you get that at a vintage shop, all your equipment, or did you just did you order it that way?
It was anonymously donated by officials
That quit like
saw
30
me.
years ago, or what?
Yeah, they saw me and they
They were
decided,
roughing in the
"Oh,
70s, and they decided to
can't do
give up
this."
their equipment to you, there, Brad.
You know what? I don't have one of the cotton referee sweaters. I would like that to be able to referee outside. Those are nice. They don't make them like that anymore. They're all that polyester now.
I didn't know they made a cotton referee sweater.
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh.
Spaeth has one. Somebody
Really?
donated it to him. Yeah.
Is that like what the NHL officials wore back in like the 50s or 40s, whatever that was, where they had the sweater and they had their necktie on? How could you have a necktie on and be skating at that speed? I mean, seriously, like I walk
have
out
you
to
ever-
a game, I'm already
Yeah.
sweating by the time I get to the ice surface, and these guys had shirts and ties and sweaters on for the game.
They also used to climb up the glass.
Well, the glass was shorter. You could use the glass to vault yourself up off the ice.
Yeah,
The glass now on the sides is pretty darn high. You can't reach up that high, but when in the 70s that glass was only like if your head is here, it was like here. You could reach up. Even I could reach up, grab it, and pull myself up. It was great. It was a great way to get out of play.
You think that's the best place for you? I mean, I
Well,
don't know
it's,
about the
it's
angle
certainly
that
an
you're
option. It was an option. Now the option is the guy just runs you over and flattens you. So I would rather grab the glass and not get flattened. Even if you
Right.
get sprung
it.
a little bit,
We're
that's
gonna
better
find a rink
than.
with we're going to the rink up in Park Ridge. We're gonna see if you can get up that glass.
Park Ridge doesn't have short glass.
Yeah,
They
it
don't
does.
have short glass.
Yeah, it does.
No, they don't. It's shorter. It's shorter than most, but it's not what the look at
get
a
some short-
70. Go
we'll
back and
find
look at a
someplace.
70s
That's it.
NHL
Video challenge.
video, and the glass is only what 2 or 3 feet off the boards. I mean, it was low on the sides. The back glass was higher, and now the glass is even higher on the backs than it used to be. They raised that up too.
Have you ever seen photos of back in the day when they didn't have curved sticks? And
Yeah,
there was no glass,
there was-
and the fans are sitting there.
I don't
Behind
recall no glass behind there. I don't recall that. I did
seen
see a
photos.
picture of the legend Gordie Howe the other day with his straight stick on Facebook, and they had some comment on there. I remember when they tried to have S curve sticks, so you had a curve on.
Yeah, that was.
Stupid, but like for the backhand and the forehand.
They're trying. Everybody's
Yeah.
trying.
Well,
All right, let's get.
what's that?
let's get
That
outta here,
Tovey
Scott.
stick is pretty cool that they've got. Oh, you're ready to go? Okay, all right.
No,
That's
I'm
it.
just saying.
Brad has
let's stop
spoken.
BSing around.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
have BS next week.
All right. And Jeff says, damn it, now I feel like making a PB&J sandwich. Get yourself a sandwich, Jeff. All right. Well, Brad said we got to hang up now, so we're going to disconnect. You guys have a great week. It's the Ref Room. We'll see you next Wednesday. I'll get the reminder out. It is our 1-year anniversary, so please join us next Wednesday. It'll be a fun time, and we will have some great guests next week to.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. All right.
I'll
see you
send
guys.
him a message right now.
Peace out.